You got to check in. On the West Coast, they more disciplined than we are. When you step, they know the hotels, the villas, everywhere you go. Pop Smoke didn't check in, so he got checked out. It's just that simple. They knew he was there.
Rest in peace, Pop.
And the reality of it is all these dudes that claim to be somebody in New York, why is it that New Yorkers have to check in? I don't even think people understand how many New York brothers is being extorted when they get to that West.
But you got to understand they're being extorted because they're utilizing the notoriety of something that started in the West. See, nowadays, the reason why a lot of these rappers, if you haven't noticed, feel like they have to claim or be a part of a gang is because you gain the notoriety and the history of that gang. So you could be a sucker. You could be somebody that was never outside. You was just inside listening to rap all day long and writing, pushing your pen, and you got really good at it. But you ain't got no history. How do you get the history now? You claim the gang. Now people hear your name, they hear the gang, they know what the gang is known for, you get associated. Now you have credibility. You got to pay for that credibility. You want to throw it up? You got to pay for that credibility. It didn't start out here.
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, I guess whatever Pop Smoke was claiming, he wasn't checking in. And I respect him for not checking in. I just hate the way he had to go out, man.
Yeah, I hate that too.
You know, and it's like at some point in some time, it's like, yo, the colonizer, right? The dudes that controlled our music, niggas ain't making them check in. Jimmy Irene is walking around without a care in the world. Game ain't grabbing by the back of his neck when he walked past him like, yo, you don't see me? Now just imagine if another rapper like 40 Glock, shout out to 40 Glock, would have walked past him. We already seen what he did to him. As a matter of fact, it's on the tape. We're whack bragging about what he did to him. And it's like, yo, so it's no hold bars on each other. But y'all next to and y'all sit next to these people in these rooms.
And you know what's crazy? I want people to imagine a world where that wasn't happening. Where it wasn't you see someone that looks like you. And that's how you respond. Where you wasn't putting the pressure on the people that look like you. That's not what Tupac wanted. Everybody cries over to this day. Oh, Tupac was it? Thug Life was not supposed to be that. It wasn't even, Thug Life wasn't a gang. It was supposed to be a circle, an organization, a brotherhood that came from the same humble beginnings.
And he made that clear.
And he made that crystal clear. They look at us like gangsters. They look at us like thugs. His day is not today's day. We looking at each other now. We the days.
Actually,
that's not cool.
I got to make something clear, right? A lot of these dudes, they don't look at us like gangsters. There's a definition that comes with gangsters. You know, like when you on a level of a Nicky Barnes. When you playing on that level, when you playing on the level of them Chicago gangsters, whether it was Dillinger.
My kingers, forget the street life. Get credibility, notoriety from God. Live a righteous life, that street life ain't worth it, man. Cause you're only gonna get killed or end up in jail.
Roger. Tell these
Kingers.
subscribe to the Prophet channel.
Oh, I got you.